Here at the Total Telecom Congress, I'm joined by AJ Hanna of Vimpelcom. AJ, you spoke earlier about your message to the market. What was the key thing you were saying to this audience?
Well, first of all, it's very exciting to be at an event like this. It's rare that we have an opportunity to address a crowd of industry professionals and colleagues to really express our passion about how customer obsessed we are at Vimpelcom. We do represent a very large geography in 14 countries and almost 1 billion people altogether. And this gives us a unique opportunity to bring more to those customers, to enable them. And it's in this kind of context that we can present some of our innovations and how we are trying to transform the business model from an incumbent telco business to becoming more agile, to becoming more digital, to giving people that first ability to access financial services at a very basic level in countries where there is no such access whatsoever. So what we are doing is we're profoundly changing the way that the company is addressing the new challenges of the digital age, the sort of the pioneers of the new frontiers. And this is not new to us because traditionally we've worked with partners around the world. We've always been highly dependent on partners for infrastructure. The times have changed where our dependency on those partners needs to evolve. It needs to be more agile, it needs to be more commercial versus just paying for a tower or for a piece of hardware. We need to embrace partners and we need to develop new products in collaboration with partners so that we can bring them to market much faster.
How do we go about actually achieving it though?
That's a very good question because first we have to profoundly change the way that we think. We have to change our own DNA. And we have to be open-minded. We have to attract all types of potential partners, from the early stage startups to the large incumbents that have emerged as dominant players in certain sectors such as payments and financial services. We have to develop the right technology, and we have to be open and enabling to allow partners to plug into that technology and seamlessly provide it to our consumers, not just in countries where we operate, but potentially around the world.
One of the things you particularly talked about, which we're seeing a lot of now, is the mobile wallet, which I think you feel there's a lot more potential for that.
Yeah, I think that's one of the least capitalized items that telcos have. Effectively, telcos have 7 billion wallets. If you think about what a wallet is, it's your account. Whether it's a prepaid account or a postpaid account, you have money in an account, which in another way is called a wallet. And we don't use it very effectively around the world. Although for us, we have about 7 million active wallets around the world across our territories. We have the potential of having 200 million. And working with regulators to enable us to use those wallets for different payment methods, and in working with other telcos across the world to have one of the largest payment schemes to truly enable mobile payments. And this is what we're talking about. How do we enable a true and effective mobile payments ecosystem around the world? Not just using new methods, but using existing methods that have been part and parcel of our core, and enabling them with new technologies, new regulations, and new partners to allow seamless transactions to happen. So I'm very passionate about the wallet. We just have to create better use cases and also look at how we can leverage things like the blockchain and incorporate that into this type of infrastructure in play.
Okay, well, thank you very much for talking to us today.
Thank you, Brian.